Hey, what's up everyone? Ryan here, and I'm back with another Impossible Challenge round in PGA Tour 2K25. Today, we're going to be taking on the course Dante's Hole 2 by the designer A Dingo Ate My Wife. And this course has been recommended to me so often in this game, especially for an Impossible Challenge round. And here I am, finally getting to this golf course that many of you have recommended to me. This course has been described to me as one of the hardest golf courses in this game, and also a couple people have told me it's harder than the Predator AG and Central Park AG. So we're about to find that out today. So this is our 6th week in the Impossible Challenge series, our 6th course. And last week we took on TPC Louisiana, activated all 4 scoring tiers in one of my best rounds. Now, TPC Louisiana was much easier than the other courses that we played in this series, but still by no means was that an easy round. Now on screen, you can see the courses we played so far and the scoring tiers activated on each of them. The main goal is to activate the final tier, which is the impossible tier, even or better, an ace during the round. But along the way, we're trying to activate tier 1, 18 over or better, tier 2, an 8 over or better, and then tier 3 is a 3 over or better. So yeah, maybe we somehow dominate at Dante's Hole 2. So now, the Impossible Challenge settings are, if you are not familiar with them, back tees, which on this course are the black tees, playing 7,335 yards. Going to be playing pin location number 4, the impossible pins, very high winds blowing in the north direction, very firm fairways, very firm greens, and very fast green speeds. So, hopefully I'll be saying thank you to everyone for recommending this course after today's round, right? So it is time. Impossible Challenge round here on July 4th. Happy 4th, everybody. Hope everybody has a great 4th of July weekend. A perfect time here to kick off the holiday weekend here with an impossible round.
For a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. It looks like we have a par 4 on the menu as we begin our day. All right, time to get the golfs.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay. That's the fairway? You don't say. And the layup spot is here? Is that even a layup spot? What is this? Go the oh no. Who recommended this course? There was a lot of you all. I can't remember the names. Well, okay, we're gonna definitely, I don't even know. There's no layup spot here. Okay, how about we just hit the fairway? Well, I hope Ryan Gamer came ready to play. Okay. Oh, I see where it gets its name.
Well, that'll happen.
We're in a hole. Oh no. What did we get ourselves into? There's no layup spot here. Okay, it's a par 4. Oh, okay. Go ahead and make your predictions.
Shots coming in for safe landing.
How many tiers will we activate here? On this July 4th special edition of the Impossible Challenge here.
The shot's about 80 yards out.
Well, we're in the fairway. It's always the second time, right? Oh my goodness. This is terrifying. Okay. Good thing this is my wheelhouse. Just a nice little 60-degree wedge. Just don't be afraid of the course, right? That's it. Just don't be afraid. I'm not afraid. It's just another course, right? Good thing this is sloped towards the pin here, right? If it was sloped the other way, that would have been a nightmare. Okay, we're dancing for bogey.
Approach on that
Believe it or not.
All right, for the bogey. This one's just breaking hard to the left.
You know, this is terrifying because this is just hole 1, everybody. This is just hole 1. I'm afraid we've seen nothing yet. I
that
mean,
break.
to be fair, a
Here we
double
go.
bogey
Tap it
start here
on
is not
in,
bad. 203
and we'll
green
head on to the
speeds.
next hole. And after that, you're sitting at 2 over par.
Okay, hole 2 doesn't look as bad, right? Yeah, okay. What is this, a par 4 probably?
Wind is blowing right to left on this hole.
There's no way. Okay, a par 5, I was going to say. Okay, I see what Dante is trying to get us to do. Dante is trying to get us to go to this trick shot right here. Yeah, right. Trick shot? I don't even think the best players in the world would go for this. So I'm just going to send this over here in this region and just see what happens, you know? I'm convinced that route over there is just a trap.
I don't think this is going to be good.
I think Dante just wants you to go for it, but
And second shot here
you really
on
shouldn't.
the second hole.
I've played enough Impossible Challenge courses to never fall for a trap, even though I did on hole 1. Is this is the layup? You're kidding. Okay. Okay, this is, I can already tell, this is great design. Like, for an Impossible Challenge round, this is an Impossible Challenge course right here. This designer knows what they're doing out there. All right. Need to get my compliments out of the way, because I may not be saying that when we get to the hole 5. You all thought I was going to say the 18th, though we may not get to the 18th. We might be ready to go after hole 5. 18? You're kidding. Side slope. I thought I played it enough. Oh, that's fine. It's not out of bounds. What a gift. I don't know if I'd call it a gift, but you know what? As crazy as this sounds, I think we've got to go a pitch shot just back out of the fairway. We can't pitch it. It's got to be a normal partial approach. What is happening? Well, if you're new to the Impossible Challenge series, well, welcome on in. Why do I do this every week? I don't know. You tell me, YouTube.
Okay, nicely out of the rough there. Now, let us set
Because of you all.
Okay, this is about 155 yards to the pin.
You're kidding. Okay. That's a trap if I've ever seen one. I've fell for every trap so far. I might as well fall for another one, right? I'm going for it.
Let's go. Kick right. Kick right.
The swing was not good, but we're dancing. I'm not sure you want to be dancing on this green, though, to be honest. Might sprain an ankle.
Good luck with this.
Look at
Way
this.
out here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right.
Now, we got to make sure Ryan Gamer does not sprain his ankle walking this course. Ryan Gamer has a very important series starting next week for College Football 26. Cannot wait. Starting on July 7th, so stay tuned. But yeah, can't afford the virtual athlete Ryan Gamer to get hurt, right? Who would have thought we have a par putt?
All right,
You
that'll
know,
work from that distance.
you could tell I played a lot of Impossible Challenge courses,
This
and
putt's about 5 feet.
it helps me to figure out the traps. Now, I had a terrible second shot. We don't talk about that side slope that I just completely ignored, right? But other than that, we played that hole very good. 3 over. You think this course opens up? You think this course opens up in the back 9?
Par.
That better not be the hole we're playing. Why would the designer show a different hole?
Okay, par 3,
You're
third
kidding.
hole. Let's knock it close.
You're not kidding. You're not kidding. What? Okay. Huh. Welcome to the Impossible Challenge, everybody. You're kidding. Who recommended this course? I have no clue. I honestly don't even know what I'm looking at right now, to be honest with you. When in doubt, draw it into the wind and hope you get lucky. You know? one time.
I like the shape on this. Nice little draw.
John. What were you looking at, John? No, he didn't say he liked the shot. He said he liked the shape, right? He's just trying to compliment us, right? I like the shape on that one, Ryan. Thank you, John. You know, off the tee, it looked really good. I thought I drew it enough. Like, you look at this shot from Ryan Gamer's perspective here. It looked great. Like, I really, when I hit that, I'm like, oh, this is going to be... Oh, this is probably going to roll all the way back towards the hole, right? So from here, like, it's looking great. But I just didn't draw it enough. And with that amount of draw, it's just hard to anticipate that wind. And yeah, it was gone. You know, I'm going to take a screenshot so I remember this hole. And yeah, there's a lot of birdies left, right? You know, I think I got a new course name for this. Or at least the name of this hole. Dante's Nightmare. Okay. Well, we know what to do now. So that's something. We aim more to the left and we hit the same shot. I mean, the bunker's probably not going to be a terrible spot. I'm not sure there is a good spot in this hole.
From the greenside sand, hopefully we get up and down from here.
Okay, never mind. The splash shot is impossible. It's going to go off the map. Out of bounds there. What in the world am I looking at? I think I'm just going to... I don't even know. I think we've got to pick shot this just right into this area right there. Like, right? Yeah, right. Like, right there, Ryan. Right there. That's all we need. I mean, what else are you going to do? Go out of bounds?
Bit of distance left to the hole, but
this
hey,
is
we're
crazy.
not in the bunker, so
and this is just hole 3?
All right, you've got this for double bogey. We've got faith in you. Double breaker. It goes left, then right.
That's actually a really good putt. I mean, from there.
And about 5 feet to go.
You know, welcome to Dante's hole 2. I never ever say this. That was a good triple bogey. You only hear that on Fridays in the Impossible Challenge. Tier 1 activated. Tier 2 activated. Tier 3, 3 off. Tier 4, there's a par 3, there's a way.
Definitely a thing on this hole.
Even or better an ace during the round. Oh my. I bet those sticks are in play. It's a par 4? You're kidding. I'm going power drive then.
Did you plan that one?
Yeah,
and
John.
Second shot here on the
Yeah,
floor.
did I plan that? No. No, it's just... Yeah, I trying to hit it, and well... Okay. This is insane. Is this going to be the new hardest course I've ever played in the 2K series?
This is about 185 yards or
Loopers
so.
Only is number 1 in that list. Loopers Only, Loopers Only, Predator AG, and Central Park AG. Top 3. This is up there. 187, uphill 17 feet. Has Loopers Only been ported into this game? Is the legend Rambo Wilson out there? I bet the legend Rambo Wilson is out there. Has Loopers Only been ported in? I gotta see what it's like in this game. But here we go. 2 iron into the green, and I'm gonna draw this and get fancy and go right for it. I'm not afraid. That is absolute perfection.
Yips.
Maybe not perfection, but it
that'll
looked
do
really
for
good.
now.
We're dancing
This
for
one's from
par.
around 21 feet. This is
Who
an
would have
uphill putt
ever
and
believed
moving
that?
to the left.
I was to come to if my future self would have came to me and said, Ryan, you're going to have a par putt on this hole after that drive, I'd have been like, you're crazy, right? What? I can't even see. Okay, it's right to left. I do know that. I'm gonna brake hard.
Looks like you got a line on this.
Get
This
in.
one's still tracking.
Get
And it
in,
drops.
baby!
Well done.
What?
Fantastic putt. And you're currently 6 over par.
That feels like an eagle. It feels like an albatross, to be honest. Where are we at now?
Let's see what we can do here on the 5th.
This is insane. I can tell you the designer has done a phenomenal job with this. Like, this is how you build a fantasy impossible challenge course. And it embodies everything for the impossible challenge. This is just fantastic. Hole 5. Remember earlier I said are you ready to quit yet, Ryan? No, not yet. This should do the trick. Is that in play right in front of us? You better believe it probably is. Like, let's be honest. Good draw. I mean, good fade, Ryan.
Setting up from the long
Hey, it
grass
opens
here.
up down
Let's
here,
get
though, so
on
don't
out of
worry.
this.
Really opens up down here. It actually does. I liked a little punch shot here. What about a punch 3-wood? If you watch my career mode series on the channel, this shot really brings up memories to you all, right? Don't you dare pull out that 3-wood, Ryan. It would be too low. I'm going to go 2-iron.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It happens.
John, it is not all good. Well, okay. Well. I don't even know what to say. Yes, I'm going 3-wood punch again.
The ball did not go where you told it to. Well, still in the rough. That's okay, though.
Well, if you don't watch the career mode series and you're wondering, well, what did that 3-wood punch look like in the career mode? It looked a lot like that. Ah. I mean, what else were we going to hit there? I guess maybe pitched out in the fairway. I don't even know what to do on this hole. Is there a gap here? I surely hope so. Is that... What? What is that? Are you kidding me? This is the craziest course I think I've ever seen. I think there's a gap. I mean, yeah, there's a gap. you see that gap right there? It's wide open, everybody. Jerry, if you're out there, the caddy, you better watch out. There's a gap.
Well done. Back into the fairway.
I think you'd rather
Good
be
stuff.
here than on the green, to be honest. I don't even know what's happening right now.
Wow. Amazing. And we are
Ryan
take
going the
another
Shooter
look at that.
McGavin, everybody. Is that Ryan Gamer or is that Shooter McGavin? The one-hop dunk in style.
Okay, that's 7 over for the day.
Only on Friday mornings, everybody. Friday mornings or Saturday afternoons in the Impossible Challenge do you see shots quite like that. Or
Yeah,
the
this
most
hole, we got a
bizarre hole
tailwind
you've
to
ever
deal
seen.
with.
I went to the rough, into the woods, out of the woods, flop in for bogey. I would be impressed if we shoot better than 60 over par today. Where is the fairway? What fairway? Okay. I'm just going to draw this and... No. We actually did it. Hold that thought. Is this a trap?
That's unfortunate. Here's our second shot on this sixth hole.
It's a rough trap. I'd rather that than a water trap.
Backspin in here. This is a downslope that could be dangerous around the pin.
Welcome to Dante's Hole 2. What was the first one like? This is the sequel? What was the first one? What? This is a sequel? There's no telling what the first one was like. I mean, I think we just go put this onto the green, give ourselves an eagle putt, and send it in the eagle. How about it?
And from the rough, not sure you caught enough of the ball here.
Yeah, that's rough.
Okay, let's get up and on our way from this bunker.
Thought it was going to fly better out of that lie. Honestly, this is not a bad range. Is this a pick shot range? Yeah. Oh, yeah. This could be dangerous, but we live dangerously in the Impossible Challenge. Did you watch hole 5? Don't you do it. Are you kidding me?
And yeah,
we needed a little bit more.
Lie in the bunker. A lot of work left to do still, though.
We can still get our first birdie, though.
Is for your
100%.
Birdie. Let's do this.
It's left to right, more at the beginning than the end.
Right,
it comes
hard.
back a little bit at the end. It's very makeable. Look at that rhythm. That's been my big issue after the Season 2 update. My putting rhythm has been all over the place. Wait, what is this view? How are we supposed to read this? You're kidding. Well, oh, I got a plan. There we go. Okay. That lighting's weird, the way it does that, but okay. Just send it in.
So far, so good. And the putt goes down from the fringe.
What a par. That is a nightmare par 5.
And Jimmy, can you roll the tape
Genius
on that?
Impossible Challenge design right there. I mean, just think of the tee shot. Think of the second shot you have to hit it to the green and every other shot. That's just so good. It's a great Impossible Challenge designer. This is the first course I've played from this designer. So,
over
yeah,
par
I don't know. Maybe all the other ones are great Impossible Challenge courses. Oh, no. Remember, I was just complimenting the course and designer.
Par 3, 7th hole.
At least we have that bunker back there to save us, right? I'm going to aim for that bunker. Draw it a bit into that wind and just hope we get lucky, right? Kind of what you do every time on this course.
Nice little draw onto this one.
Yeah, just like that. Is there really any other shot? Like, you can't attack that pin.
Okay,
there's no shot.
From the greenside bunker. Let's nestle this one in nice and close.
This is crazy. Look at this lie. A little bit too much. Ooh. Downhill lie, right? It's just so hard to tell where we were from, how that was going to fly. Very chip-hittable, though. Going to come off to the left slightly. It's got to hit perfect. Swing path and contact here. We chip this in. That.
Oh, man.
Did you see that hop to the right?
Hopefully we can settle things here with a bogey.
Oh, the grid lines weren't showing the break like it was. We just see it from the other side. What in the world just happened? What? That thing looked like it hit something and bounced to the right. Yeah, it hit that slope that's moving left to right. Did the grid line show wrong, or is my mind playing tricks on me? Because look, the grid lines showing from that way look like they're actually, that's how it's going to hit. Maybe I just completely disregarded. I think I disregarded the grids. I think it did show them that way. Okay. That's a good effort. Good putting stroke.
That's too bad. Alrighty, give a tap and we'll head on to the next hole. And
9
currently sitting
over?
at 9
Tier
over.
1 is going to be almost impossible here. What? I would argue that Tier 1 of 18 over or better on normal settings, not impossible challenge settings, would be almost impossible on this course. You don't even need to play impossible challenge settings here. This is definitely a trap. Downhill 131? What? I just want to hit it up here. I'm just going to hit it this way. I'm not falling for the trap here.
Yes, that's a good swing.
Bounce right. Please bounce right. Please. That's so painful.
We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or two extra on this shot.
This actually looks like loopers only. This is how the greens were at loopers only. So here we go. All right. Look, the impossible challenge pin has its own pin. Look, the other pin is probably over there. 143 downhill 18. Wind 15 miles per hour. Okay, just wait, are we gonna hit the tree? I'm gonna go up a club just in case. Our ball is buried. Are you kidding me? We're gonna have to lay up down here. You hate to see it. Okay. I don't know if I'd call that a layup. 2-iron? What? The pin's right in front of us. Is that what Jerry wants us to hit? Jerry? Has Jerry gone crazy here at this golf course? Just pull out the 2-iron, hit the ball full speed in the rock, and you'll be knocked out, and Jerry will carry Ryan off the course, and that would be the end of the round, right? Huh. Sure would be a strategy. We've got to chip back on this one. There's no way we get this up and over. This is the craziest course I've ever seen.
Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway.
It's in the light rough. It's fine. This is nuts. What? Okay. You're kidding.
I don't think you're going to like that.
Yeah, I tried to do that. Yeah, I was trying to land that short, bounce it off the rock. You're like, Ryan, why'd you fast forward? Well, because I thought it was coming back down.
Breaking to the left.
I thought it was coming back down. So, yeah, I was just trying to speed it up a little bit because I thought we'd have to hit it 400 times. Yeah, I tried to do that. 14 downhill 2 for bogey. College football next week. College football next week. College football is here to save me from the impossible challenge.
Almost. Okay, this one can drop for the double bogey.
You know, you play that hole, you're just like, oh, this doesn't look too bad. And then you play it, and you see the green, and it's just like, what? When it shows these flyovers, you're like, you think there ain't no way that's the hole, right? There ain't no way. Huh. All right. Ryan with the club twirl, right? Tier 1 is activated right now. Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4, we don't talk about. Tier 4, we might talk about it. If there's a par 3, there's a chance for an ace. I don't think we're going to find too many aceable holes on this course, though, to be fair.
Good shot. All right, let's have a good second shot here on the 9th.
It's one of those bridge shots. Are you kidding me? Oh, we don't need to hit a bridge shot. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's good. Just send it. A +8 rhythm. That is the best overswing I've ever done.
Well,
what?
I'm sure that's not what you intended.
Because you want to blast it when you're going for an overpower. +8.
Okay, here's our third shot. And
yeah, I've been lifting weights, you know.
Around the pin. You got to be careful of that.
Been lifting weights, getting ready for college football 26, you know. Loft it up, and let's send it in. This is a par 5. You're
Coming
kidding.
in hot.
You're kidding.
Well, we missed the green, but that's all right. Life does go on. Setting up here from the deep stuff.
That's what I was trying to do.
All right, kick left.
It's always the second one. It's always the second one.
Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. This one's 8
John,
feet
now is
away.
not the time. Thank you. I'm shocked. That would have been a birdie. Onto the back nine. I've heard the back nine opens up. Look at Jerry still making the walk. Gives Ryan a pat on the back there saying, you got this. Yeah. We're just trying not to rage quit. Might I add you, Tier 0, a tier I don't mention very often. Tier 0 is not rage
Blowing
quitting.
left to right on this one.
So, yeah, what's the rage quit meter right now? The back nine really opens up, everybody. It really opens up. Where's the layup spot here? What? You have to be kidding me, right? Is this some kind of joke? This is the layup spot? Yeah. I can't even hit a wide open fairway. There ain't no way I could hit that. So with that being said, there's no spot to go. You either go for it or not. Yeah, it really opens up on the back nine, everybody. This is the craziest golf hole I have ever seen. There's no layup route. There's no there's nothing. Okay, well. I think I see a gap. We did hit the gap right into the water. Did we get a generous drop
that
here?
ball was bad for you anyway. That was a bad ball.
Back online. Well, I don't think that's going to save us. What about the new lateral drop? No, that's where you put it? Why not there next to the green? I mean, draw it a bit, I guess. Okay. Is this not the craziest golf hole y'all have ever seen in an Impossible Challenge round?
And dunked.
There's no other route. Like, I guarantee you, if you try to go here, you're going to be out of bounds. Like, there is no shot you can land it there. At least I can't. And now the odds of me hitting the green are low too, don't get me wrong, but... Huh.
Oh, you hit that one well.
We did it! Come on!
Ouch. Swallowed up into the abyss.
The classic gamer ability moment, celebrating a bit too soon.
Ouch, what was that? And that's a plunker.
No, that is just mean. It bounced off the rock. It gave us hope by hitting the bridge. And it said, no, I'm gone. You have to be kidding me. You can't make this stuff up. Off the rock. Off the bridge. We almost had the greatest shot of all time. Straight into the water. I don't know. You know, we're shooting 10 anyways. I just want to see if this route's possible. Should we have laid up?
Oh my,
That was
splash.
downhill 22 feet. Look! Ryan's like looking back at Jerry. Jerry's walked off, right? Jerry's not even there. Excuse me? Did we get hit by the max wind you can imagine, or did I just overpower that by a mile?
And here we go. We're on hole number 11, and we got a par 4.
Well, welcome to the back nine of Dante's hole. The second. You don't say. This is by far the hardest course I've ever seen. The back nine opens up, everybody. Don't you worry. Opens up.
Yikes. Second shot here on the 11th.
Let's just put this out of the fairway. I don't even know what to say. I'm speechless right now, everybody. I never thought I'd see a course harder than Predator AG, Central Park AG, and Loopers Only. I never thought I'd see a course harder than Loopers Only. But I think we found one.
This one's your third.
Okay. Anybody got any ideas? I'm all ears. You kidding? Oh, thank you for the relief there. The course gave us something, right? Let's flop this in. We already have one. This is crazy. Tier 1, 18 over or better. You kind of have to make up your own tiers for this.
This one's for bogey. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right.
Thanks, Sean.
Well, this one's on a line. Still going. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. Okay, just a few more inches to go.
I mean, to be fair, it could have been much
Alright.
worse after that bounce off the rock on the tee. This is the most technical course ever, right? This is a course you'd have to study for 10 years to finally write your thesis and take down this course.
And now to the 12th
You
hole,
would have to
par
study
3.
the distances, the clubs. You'd have to have a caddy book 1,000 pages long in order to shoot even on this course. I'm not even convinced the best Platinum Tour players on TGC Tours. They probably could. Never mind. There's no course too hard for them. They probably already have shot under par here. I'm going for this. The par 3. I'm going for it, though. That's a shot. Off the rock. Off the rock. Off the rock. Into the hole. Remember, an ace completes it. An ace is a tier 4. Where's the flag? Oh, it's not even close.
Here we go. 24 feet away. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right.
Oh, my. Not even close. Where's the flag? If we get a tier 4 activation off an ace today, it would be the most wonderful thing. I've never done it on any Impossible Challenge round ever. Over 100 Impossible Challenge in my career. I have never had an ace.
And that's not a bad effort.
So it's more rare to shoot an ace
Setting up a 5
than it is.
putt here.
I mean, wait, hold on. Yeah, it's more rare to hit an ace on hundreds of rounds here, like to complete an Impossible Challenge that way, than it is to break even. And breaking even on these courses is like impossible. So, I mean, obvious an ace should be impossible, but still. That's why tier 4 and ace is an automatic tier 4 activation, right? Because it's just the rarest thing ever. I've never done it. I've played way too many Impossible Challenges.
Here we go now.
Why did I invent the
13th.
Impossible Challenge, you know? Why did I come up with it? Huh. Look, here's all the holes everywhere. This is the fairway? I'm not going to the other fairway. I can tell you that right now. That's a trap. I don't think anybody's going over there.
That trap.
I'd rather be off the fairway over here than... Well, hold that thought.
And as we
Yeah,
set
that's
this
fine.
one up, the ball is
There's really
below
no
your
reason to
feet.
go
You
for
might
that.
want to aim a little more to the left than normal.
Is that out of bounds? Well, you might as well call it out of bounds. I don't know if it's actually calculated as out of bounds, but it essentially is. Okay, here we go. That tree just saved us.
I don't think you're going to make it here out of the rough.
That tree just saved us in that rock, because if we don't hit that tree,
Gotta love it when
that
the
ball
bounces
shot
go
off
your
so
way.
far off that
Lovely
side slope, we would have
result.
been
You're in
into
the
that
fairway.
hole. Okay, so let's go approach, 60-degree wedge, loft. You know, in the career mode, this is my favorite shot to hit, but on this course, I don't know. That's
Decent
just
approach
fine.
there. All right,
We're dancing for
19
par.
feet to the cup.
It's moving right to left and then left to right at the end. A lot more left to right at the end.
Well, that putt's just going to fly right by the hole, I guess.
That moved
And hopefully we
so
can make
much
this for bogey.
to the left right away. Off that slope. Okay. I can tell you one thing. This course does not open up. We have 4 strokes to get to tier 1.
Here we go. Now, the 14th hole. This one's a par 4.
We need 4 birdies. There's still an ace chance, right? I am sending it. This looks like the easiest hole in the course. You could tell this is not built for a technician.
Put a nice swing onto that one.
Any Impossible Challenge course I've played is built for a
Gracious,
powerhouse.
You absolutely lit that one up. That was a huge try.
Have we hit
I'm
every
sure that's
rock?
not what you wanted, but sometimes
Whether it's a
these things
bridge,
happen.
whether it's a road,
All right, we're in the
whether it's
fairway
just your
bunker.
old classic
Let's see what we
rock.
got.
I believe we've hit them all. This is a terrible lie. We hit the lip.
That's an oopsie.
You can't make this stuff up. That is the most unlucky bounce you could ever imagine. We have had the worst luck today. This course hates me. This designer's mad that I've never played an impossible challenge course by them. I didn't know of this designer. So like, I'm sorry, the designer's taking it out on me right now. It's like the ghost of the designer's out there. It's like, Ryan, where you been? You missed Dante's hole, the first one. Yeah, I don't want to ask what that one's about, please. I don't want to know what the first one is like. There's no telling. I've seen enough, right? This course has earned my respect. I can tell you that right now.
Save you par. This putt is going uphill.
This is makeable.
Breaking
Oh yeah.
to the right.
47 feet uphill, 1 foot.
Oh man. Well, gotta get back onto the green, I guess.
Look at
Okay,
Ryan
here's
like,
our
yeah,
bogey
I
putt.
should have put it more out that way.
This one's going uphill.
And Jerry's sitting over there like, Ryan, I don't even know what's going on. Jerry's like, are we playing golf right now? Because I don't even know. I don't either, Jerry. Look how we have to read it from the other side.
It could be a good one. And unfortunately, second bogey
Who needs
in a
to
row.
see it?
Let's kick this bad luck to
Our
the curb,
bogey
starting
is
with the
like
next
a
tee shot.
eagle Albie on this course.
The wind's a little blustery, blowing right
It
to left
shows
on
these
this one.
flyovers and you're just like, what is happening out here? This course is phenomenal. Like this is a perfect impossible challenge course. Absolutely perfect. You make the golfer fear everything. Fear everything. The ultimate fear. Like, look, there's no fairway to hit here. It's like, it's loopers only. This course had to be inspired by Rambo Wilson. I bet Rambo Wilson inspired this course, loopers only, because this is very much like loopers only in the fact that it gives the golfer nothing, but it takes everything. Is that a perfect description?
Beauty of a swing.
It gives the golfer nothing,
when he's
but it
hold on to the
takes
fairway.
everything. That is the shot of the day. No, the shot of the day was that flop in. It's in the light rough, so
Second
that's
shot
good.
here on the 15th.
Ryan, don't sprain your ankle there. That's a lot of dorsiflexion on that left ankle up there, Ryan. Please don't break it. 151, uphill 9 feet. Just put this on the green, please.
This
Get
one's
up,
out of
get
the
up,
rough, but
get up,
might
get
not
up,
be
get up, get
making
up.
it to the green.
Get up. That's
All
just
right,
fine.
And we have rolled into the second cut here.
This isn't a career mode video. It's an impossible challenge round. We can super flop.
Well played to
Flopped
you.
one in today.
Let's
Super
take
flopped
another
one in,
look
baby.
at that.
You know, hey, we've hit some 2 great short game shots. And, we've hit some other shots.
That wind's blowing right into our face on this one.
4 strokes off, everybody. Tier 1. And I hope this course really gives us something on the 18th hole. It really opens up here on the back, right? Yeah, there's a big hole down there. I see that trap. All right. Where do you even go? Ooh, a lot of lag here on this golf hole. I mean, it's out of bounds. He thought of everything. Okay. So this was not made for a technician. There's a hole there too? You're kidding. Let's just put one everywhere. Why not? Just put one everywhere, right? Gonna be fine.
Nicely struck.
Thank you.
And this is
Thank you.
somewhere
Thank you.
around
Thank
155
you.
yards out.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Did I say thank you? Thank you. I'm going to draw this one and yeah. This could go in. Pin the flag, Jerry. Get on up there, Jerry. We'll let Jerry the caddy take a walk a little bit. Get up there, get ready. This could drop.
This could be heading for the rough.
Well, it did drop, to be fair. It dropped all right.
And this is your fourth
It
shot.
dropped. Yeah, it dropped all right. How did that not draw enough? With that wind, the wind was blowing. What do I know? That's what I was trying to do. It's always the second time. You know, every time we've hit it out of bounds today, we've hit a great second shot. Wasn't even close to going in, though. Okay. This course is insane, though. Like, this is one of the hardest courses I've ever played. And that's, you know, the Impossible Challenge rounds, you know, in this weekly series. We're trying to find the hardest courses in the game. You know, on the we'll play some official courses as well, like you've already seen. Oakmont, TPC Louisiana. You know, we'll play the official courses as well. But we're trying to find the ultimate courses, the ultimate challenges, courses that embody the Impossible Challenge. And this is one of them. I can tell you that right now. This is one of the hardest courses I've ever played. This is harder. It's not harder than Predator AG. It's harder in a different way,
this one
right?
Looks like it'll go a little tiny bit
These
to the
greens
right.
are a lot better than Predator AG, right? Predator AG greens are not made to be
The putt appears to be online.
golfer friendly
Good
whatsoever.
job on that
These
one.
greens are not golfer friendly, but now they do reward good shots. These greens do. So by the hole, if you get it close, you're going to be rewarded here, and I like that. Now, is it very impossible to get there? You better believe it.
We got a left
Is this a
to
par
right
four?
cross breeze on this hole.
Oh, it's a par 3. That's the green. You don't say. This is crazy. Like, absolutely insane. Wait. Well, we were very accurate if we were going for
Well,
the
you missed
hole.
the approach. I'm not
Not the hole.
disappointed in you in any way.
hole,
Just want you to know
but
that.
the other hole,
We're
right?
Setting up quite a bit above
The
this
outer bounds
green.
hole.
We might need a little less club.
Okay, wait. A little less club, John. What are you... What? Okay, so this is really funny. You're like, that ball was in the air, and the screen froze. Yeah. At the same time, my Xbox crashed, my computer crashed at the exact same time. They couldn't handle this course. I'm not making this up. Literally, my Xbox and computer crashed at the same exact time. This froze, my PC froze, and here we are back. Well, you all want to know what happened with the shot? As you can see, we're on the tee again. It went out of bounds. I wish I could tell you something different, but it surely went out of bounds. So yeah. My Xbox and computer can't even handle this course. The odds of that happening at the same time are like 0. Like, obviously it has to be 2 separate problems, but that's nuts.
Side rough.
Like, that's crazy. Get in. Get in. Get in.
Oh, come on. Come on. And for quad bogey.
And, well, the end of the story here on 17 is a quad bogey. So, wow. This is one of those that I could play 1,000 times. 1,000. And probably shoot, at best, a 25 over par. Let's go 20 over.
And now
20
to the
over.
par 5.
Because a lot of these
18th
holes
hole.
are just impossible. And with the new Evo swing, it's just impossible to be that precise, right? In the last game, I feel like where I had the tempo down later on, I could have beat this course. In this game with the new Evo swing, there's no shot. Like, I just, from a consistency standpoint, the way the last game, the tempo is just so much easier, at least for me. I know it was harder for a lot of people, right? But once you got it down, it was very consistent, and I had it locked in. This game with the Evo swing, I have no clue where the ball is going to go. Right? I have no clue. Every time I hit it, it's like a mystery. Like, it's just like, oh, okay, it's going in the fairway. So here we go, par 5. Just casually downhill 360 feet.
There we go. Great contact.
Are we going to actually hit the fairway for the first time today? Don't you do it. Don't you dare.
All right, that one wound up in the
No,
deep
this
stuff,
course said no.
unfortunately.
Wait, what?
Second shot on the 18th.
What? What? Where does Jerry want us to aim? What is the caddy doing today? He's lost it. Well, I hope you enjoyed the final Impossible Challenge round.
Well, you won't be getting that one back.
Hope you all enjoyed the Impossible Challenge series, and we had a good run. We had a good run, did we?
And
Yeah,
from
we
here,
had a
it's
good
looking
run.
like about
Why does it keep wanting me to
230
shoot that way?
yards.
Am I missing something? The door is shut over there. That's unless it's a trick shot. This is nuts. Imagine being even going into this hole in this round. We're not even close to it, right? So you all don't have to imagine. You can imagine it, but you won't see it. See, that's what I mean with the Evo swing. You just have no clue where it's going on master difficulty. Like, in the last game, I knew that my tempo was either almost close to perfect or a little bit fast. Rarely would I ever hit a slow. So I knew where to play it. To where if I hit a perfect, it's good. If I hit a fast,
about
it's still good.
225 to the
In
pin
this
from
game,
here.
with the Evo swing, you have no clue where it's going unless you've mastered the Evo swing. And I know some people have, but like, it is insane to master. You all see the gap? You see where we're hitting to? Yeah, so Impossible Challenge, I don't know when the next one will be because college football will be next week and the next week and the next week and the next week. So this course sent me into retirement, right? Ryan, when's the next Impossible Challenge? What? Impossible what? Huh.
Well, this one's a bit wayward. No, that one, yeah. That one took a dive.
Every unlucky bounce you could ever imagine we've got. You all know it? You all know we have. We've got every unlucky bounce in the world.
Okay, this is looking to be about 225 from the pin. Well, that's no good.
At least we made it, right? At least we can say...
Oh, no. Water.
No. Nope. 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 No.
And we got
Nope.
about 225 yards to go from here.
Nope. Nope. No. 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 There ain't no way.
4. And that's going to get wet.
Who designed
about
this?
225 to the pin from here. Yeesh. And that's never a fun way to end your round. We've reached the shot limit here
Ryan
on the
gives
final
Jared
hole.
fist bump saying we're off to college football, baby. We made it. We didn't rage quit. Tier 0 activated
Right,
today,
that's
everybody.
just about it for me. Hopefully we'll see you back here real soon. See you next time.
John, you will not see us back here real soon. I can tell you that right now. I have never played a course in which I felt like it took everything for me in a round. This course took everything. Like, we had no lucky bounces besides that flop shot. We had 2 great shots this round. Think about that. Tier 0, no rage quit activated barely. I almost rage quit uninstalled. That meter was up there. You all could tell I was heating up a little bit when I kept repeating no. Did Ryan just say no 100 times? No? It's like 50. Tier 1? No. Tier 2? No. Tier 3? No. Tier 4? Not even in the same zip code. Plus 36 today, everybody. Well, I need to go back through and look at all the people who recommended this course. And then never listen to a recommendation. I'm just kidding. You better believe I'm favoriting that course and giving it a 5-star. That is a perfect Impossible Challenge course. You know, I would say the reason it's perfect is because the greens minus the 18th are very playable. Like, yeah, they're tiny, but when you're close to the hole, they're not trying to send you off the green every time like Predator AG and Central Park AG, right? So this course embodies everything for the Impossible Challenge. It is a very good, if not the best, Impossible Challenge course because it requires precision on every single shot. I would argue with the new Evo swing is almost impossible on master difficulty setting. Even on Pro, this would be an extreme challenge. Even on Pro-Am without the Evo swing, this would be insane. This is a ultimate test of golf, and we failed that ultimate test in golf today, unless you count surviving the round as making it. So that is the second time in this series where we didn't activate any tiers. We shot a 50 over par at Predator AG. We shot a 36 over par today at Dante's hole. And I'm serious, I could play that 1,000 times and not shoot better than 20 over. I truly believe that. That's insane, because the only way you beat that is if you are perfect at the Evo swing. And even if you're perfect at the Evo swing and you never miss, you still have to learn and study that course every single day for the rest of your life to be able to conquer that one. You got to write caddy books. You got to take notes. You got to, like, that's one of those courses you got to get the distances down. What club did I hit last time? What club did I hit this time? You'd have to really write a thesis on that course in order to conquer it in the Impossible Tier 4. But yeah, that's another week of Impossible Challenge round. That was the hardest course I think I've ever played, minus loopers only. I've not played loopers only in this game, but I think this course might be harder than loopers only. I'd have to see how loopers only plays here in PGA 2K25 before I judged them. But yeah, this was crazy. We did get a birdie though. We had a flop in for bogey, and then we had a super flop in as well. That was a super flop on 15 for birdie, right? But yeah, thank you all for watching this video to the end. If you got some enjoyment and want to see Impossible Challenge rounds continue, you all know what to do. Drop a like, subscribe for more, and be ready for a lot of College Football 26 content starting on July 7th. It's going to be awesome. Now, Impossible Challenge next week, probably not. It's College Football week. I don't know yet. I don't know. As of now, I would say no, but we'll see how we're feeling. But I will see you on the next one, and I may come back to this course. We may do another attempt here sometime, because I'm just interested to see if you played this course more than once. I feel like this is one of those courses where your score would get worse. But we'll find out. I'll see you next time, and as always, have a fantastic day, everybody.